Nearly every character has had a difficult season, but Theo has had an especially difficult one. His wife is still in love with his best buddy, he discovered first. He then fell in love with his wife's best friend, but he is destined to live in constant heartbreak because he cannot divorce his wife and never wed her best friend. That's what he believes, anyway. He believes Nan did it out of spite when he learns of his and Lizzy's affair. He is aware that at this point, her first priority is to be the Duchess. When she married him, she simply desired the title, so he chose to take it away from her. He would also be releasing himself from the shackles of matrimony by doing this, as he would be able to divorce his wife like any other man. Theo consults his mother, who merely wants to see him happy, before making this decision. She encouraged his choice because she was the cause of his being forced into an unwelcome marriage, particularly once it became evident that the title was keeping her son from being content. Thus, Theo takes the stage at the ball before Nan can declare anything. He admits that the affair is true and that he has chosen to renounce his status as Duke of Tintagel in order to be with the woman he loves. Nan has no incentive to be with Theo now that the title is out of the picture, and a divorce wouldn't be a problem due to both parties' adultery. He would then be free to wed Lizzy, which should result in their current relationship. It's far more intricate than that, though. Before Theo's announcement, Lizzy may have accepted Hector's marriage proposal, but since she had never truly loved him and was only planning to wed him because she believed she would never be Theo's legal wife, it would be reasonable to assume that she wouldn't have any trouble turning him down again. Furthermore, Hector is also not totally innocent in this case. Her rejection shouldn't upset him as much as it did the first time because he is guilty of disclosing the affair to coerce Lizzy into reconciling with him. But Nan continues to be the largest obstacle to Theo and Lizzy's union. It is a significant step to give up a title that has been in the family for many generations. Theo takes it seriously, but he is so depressed that he sees no other future than the one in which he is no longer required to be the Duke. However, his mother, who has dedicated her life to preserving the Tintagel title and the family's heritage, is unwilling to allow the title to be transferred to another individual. Given that there isn't a child yet, she must consider his successor when her son informs her that he no longer wants it. In this instance, Kit is the only person that comes to mind. He is Theo's cousin and has long since lost contact with both Theo and his mother. Reed also tells Blanche that Kit isn't exactly a wonderful person and that it might not be a good idea to give him the authority that comes with becoming a duke. Blanche is aware of Kit's potential, but she also understands that this is the only way to preserve her family's heritage. She must, however, return to her duties since Kit must be shaped into the ideal of the Duke of Tintagel in order for him to be considered suitable for the position. This implies that since she is required in Tintagel once more, she will have to bid Reed farewell. Since this is the second time she has chosen the title over him, Reed is devastated. However, he is also aware that he cannot be changed once she has made up his mind. The only additional information we have about Kit is that he was currently traveling to Tintagel. It turns out that once she and Theo spoke, she wrote to Kit right away to let him know what was going on and called him home before someone else could take the title. The twist is that Blanche is unaware of Nan's pregnancy at this point, thus even though she assists Kit in becoming the future Duke, she will eventually select her own grandchild to succeed to the throne. This will be the main conflict of the upcoming season. Thanks for watching. For more updates stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel please.